Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to
Good morning, y'all. Happy Sunday, y'all. Cutout of the week sneak peek time. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. My name is Amy from A to Z Designs, and every Sunday we come on here and we paint the cutout of the week for the following week. So they are available on Mondays, every single Monday. And this one that we're going to work on today will be available on Monday, August 25th, 2025 in the morning. Okay. And it's good. It's available through the whole week through that following Sunday. Okay. So I've got my tape boards here. Comment Sunday whenever you get here. Currently you can get this cutout. This is our little standing ghost, trick or treat ghost. This is available right now on my website. It will go away at midnight tonight, August 24th. So make sure that you go grab it. Let me get my comment pin down below, comment Sunday to get this cutout. And then of course, make sure that you, join our broadcast channel. I have a link down there for you as well. How is everybody? All right. I just notified the broadcast channel. This little guy's cute. Look at his little candy corn and his little polka dot boots. So you can get that right now. And now we are going to work on the new one. So what I'm going to do is I like to piece all of my items by color, or I like to organize them by color. All right. So this is going to be black. This is going to be black. This is going to be black. We have a cat. We have witch, the word. And then we've got the witch's hat. It's going to be black. And then this is going to be green. Cat is going to be green. Y'all, this is one of our awesome seasonal signs. Okay. And we are going to paint this one up together today. Let's actually go with orange. Then we've got Halloween. And then we've got the word bats. Say hey whenever you get here. Comment Sunday. I need to welcome y'all. Hey everybody. Vanessa Sterling. Thank you so much for the stars. Hi everyone. What are y'all doing today? Hi Icy. Hi Michelle Pryor and Amy and Denise and Gwen. Kathy Paramore, I previewed your message right before I went live. I'll get back to you, girl. Mary Long, Michelle Paramore, Linda, Terry. What's up everybody? Hi Beverly. Okay, these are all going to be in purple. So let me do this over here. This says Hocus Pocus. Potion, broomstick, and then we have an actual broom and a stick. Let's put that one right there. And then we're going to paint this guy. Wonder if that'll stick right there. White. Oh, yay. You've had no internet for 6 weeks. I'm not sure I would know what to do. Beverly, I hope your cruise was amazing. Hi, Holly. Hi, Anita. Nancy. I know all you witchy loving people. Awesome, Terry. I'm painting. It's been weeks. So I hope you get your therapy mist on. It is important, right? Okay, y'all. So I got a shipment in today. So I realized, obviously, I go through the whites. The Deco Art white paint, pretty fast. So I have bought the bigger bottle, but hold on, I need to find my smaller bottle, and this is not the one I'm wanting. I want the Snow White, so I got a bigger bottle. But I also don't want to work. Like, I don't want to maneuver this. Hello, Kimberly. Debbie's going on a cruise next Sunday. I personalized some hangers for my niece and her bridal party. That's great. Amy's trying to organize her D&E transfers. Good luck, girl. We got rerouted from Bermuda to the Bahamas due to the hurricane. Is that bad or good? You went to the Bahamas? Or were you looking forward to Bermuda? All right, I'm just going to like replenish my stash in this bottle. There's probably a safer, easier way to do this, but you know, I like to live life on the wild side. Hey, Chandra. Miss Pamela, how are you? So we're going to actually use Snow White for the background. This is fairly large, right? So let me show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab some wax paper. And I got me these new things. I got something new to try. Well, I've tried it once. I tried it when I painted our swap box. That's one of our interchangeable subscription boxes. And I got me these little rollers. And this one happens to be the white paint. So, I don't know. We're going to see how this works. But I realize this is all gross. That's what your shirt says. Stay wild? Yeah. We were looking forward to going to Bermuda. That was the second time we did not get to go. Oh, man. Missy's crafting this weekend. You're on vacation? Well, that's great. We have subscription box night on Thursday. I was looking at my calendar to see what I have coming up. Y'all, I just need you to say a prayer for me, okay? Just keep me in your thoughts. You know, we started the whole football practice, and like I am already tired thinking about getting up Monday through Friday, 4:45 a.m. Like last week, we didn't have it Friday, so I had a little bit of a break. But I'm just going to put some paint on here. Wednesday, is this the one I want? Wednesday, they have football pictures at 6 a.m. So instead of me dropping them off at 6 a.m., I need to get them there earlier. Like, what is wrong with this world? So I'm going to just take this and I'm going to make this quick. And I'm not going to go too fast because I don't want to make a huge mess and have splatter all over everything. But this is one of those little mini rollers. I have seen these at the Dollar Tree. I have seen these at other craft stores. I got mine at Home Depot. And then I just keep it in this little Ziploc bag so that it stays wet and doesn't dry out. And honestly, y'all, I'm really digging it. I don't know. This is my second time using it. And granted, I will only use it for like bigger areas, I guess you could say. So I'm going to set that over there. And then we're going to work on the, let's work on the black, which is going to be this right here and everything we see here. So for this, what am I going to do? I'm going to put some paint right there and we're just going to grab a makeup sponge. I know, Angelina, who wants their pictures? I know, Dawn, you do. You were not able to go to New Celebration Keys. We really enjoyed that with our grandkids. Did you go with your grandkids? Hey, Anita. Working on some projects that my husband asked me to make for a couple of his buddies. Melinda, what are they? That's cool. I want to see. You don't really have to show me. But man, hubby asked you to work on something for his friends. That's pretty awesome. I like that. You did. That's great. Hey, Shirley, our son starts his senior year tomorrow. Aw, Mary, that's fabulous. Yep. I'm just really tired already thinking about getting up early. But we have a really busy week this week. We have mini sale Monday tomorrow, y'all. Man, let me tell you something. Go check out my stories. Y'all know what that is, right? The Facebook stories. I dropped like 2 little fun sneak peeks there a little bit ago. Go check it out. Make sure you set your alarm. 7 p.m. Central is what time it will start. And I do have limited quantity items. But then, of course, we'll have our cutouts. Those will be unlimited and everything is painted for you so that you have an inspiration photo. And then, of course, I post those in the VIP group under the album. You can find that under featured no, not featured. Go to the media section. It's a tab across the screen on your phone, and then go to albums, and then it's Mini Sale Monday finished pieces. Okay. Kelly made Zach's eggs for breakfast. It wasn't it good? Hi, Carolyn. Oh, Shirley, congratulations. One is a repurposed Dollar Tree sign, 3 footballs, and his fave team, and the other is gone fishing. Love that. Hi, Darlene. That's so great. You know, that means that means he thinks you make great things if your hubby's asking for his buddy or for you to make his buddy stuff. I love that. Okay, so that is the black. Y'all, I got a blanket on. I'm cold today. I have shorts on. Let me just make sure I got it all covered. Okay, so black is done. So I'm going to lay that there. Okay, we said this is orange and this is going to be green. I am going to use, sour apple. However, I'm going to, there's Mr. Zach. Zach has been cleaning the machines today, y'all. He's got the boys working on them right now. Very busy day here. Let's see. What else did I miss? I finished shopping before the official launch time. No show yet. Too early to call and ask. What do you mean, Marilee? I'm confused. Help me understand. Hey, Barbara. All right, let's go with sour apple. And we're going to paint the black, the word black, cat, the buckle for the hat, and then this little potion bottle, I think is what it is. So let me just squeeze this out. This is sour apple. Everybody needs this in their stash. Period. The end. It is non-negotiable. I'm going to grab this little foam stick and we're just going to dab away. Let me know, Marilee. I'm not sure. Help me understand. All right, the word cat. Now, you obviously do your own colors, but, you know, I've been using these colors for Halloween stuff lately. So we're sticking with it. Hey, Barb, how are you? I bought the last 2 sour apple yesterday from Hobby Lobby. Good for you, Michelle. You took it all. Apple tart. Okay. Hey, Deborah. I don't have apple tart. I'm sure it's similar. I have used this, yes, for the green guy. I have. I sure have. All right, now this one, we're going to do a couple things to this guy. This bottle. We're going to do a darker green right above that. These are the ones I made my husband. The transfer one was my second. Okay, gotcha. My kids are out in the shop cleaning the machine, and I told them that I was going live and they better be on their best behavior. And I can hear them arguing. You know, I was thinking earlier today, was it today or yesterday? Just thinking about life. I'm thinking my sons are going to be 13 years old this year and they're going to have to be teenagers. That means in 3 years they're going to be able to drive. And I am mortified, petrified, scared. Like, no way. I don't know that I'm going to allow that. Mom will just drive them everywhere. Okay, awesome. Is there a better green for the green guy? You know, Michelle, honestly, I don't know. Roxanne, this is a Americana Deco Art. Or Deco Art Americana. Let me just go over this little section right here. Then I'm going to take a darker green. Missy here may be able to tell you a good color for Grinch green. Tracking still says waiting. Oh, Marilee, you're talking about your launch order. No, definitely message tomorrow. Jill, yes, this is Sour Apple, honey. Sour Apple Deco Art Americana. Hello, Sally. Get Amy. Come get me, girl. All right, sometimes, though, it does take multiple coats, so you might want to do like a base coat of white. I like mine bright and brilliant. Just like y'all. Yeah, you don't want to hear them. Trust me. This morning they were running around hitting each other. And I'm like, why are you doing that? Well, because he hit me first. Like, seriously? Get a grip. Go get busy. Do whatever you need to do. It's laundry day. Go finish your laundry. Yes, Jill, make your paint list. I would say Sour Apple is a must. I also think that Warm Sunset is a must. An orange, just my opinion, because it can be used for Halloween and fall. Snow White and Lamp Black, I think, are a must. Core colors. Anybody else have any suggestions for her? I do think you should have Marigold, a darker yellow, in my opinion. Okay, this is going to be orange, so we're going to use the Warm Sunset. Okay, Apple Tart is what they use for the green guy. Good to know. Well, maybe I need to add that to my list. Hold on, because, you know, we've got some green guy things coming up. Apple Tart. There you go, Michelle. Hey, Marlene. All right, so grab the Apple Tart. You need a blue color. Ooh, blue's hard. Well, not hard, but I don't have a blue over here. Depends on what shade. There's a midnight blue to me that is more farmhouse. I do like that one. But then if you're doing like a true patriotic project, there is some more like more vibrant blues, I guess. I haven't nailed down my blue, y'all. Let's just stick to that. I haven't quite nailed that down. All right, so there is the Warm Sunset. Yeah, it does. The Chocolate Gravity is a great color. Unfortunately, Michelle, you can't get that anymore. But for paint, maybe Barb suggested the Apple Tart. All right, there's the orange. Let's switch gears. Hi, Sue. Hey, Ruth. Purple Cow is good for Halloween. Okay, I don't have that one. Crimson Red and Festive Green, Michelle loves. Purple, I personally like Lavender Haze. And what's the other one, y'all? This one. Purple Pizzazz. There's a lot of their colors that to me are similar, but these are the two that I've had in my little basket that I've been painting all the Halloween stuff with. So there's that. All right, let's switch gears. And we're going to paint this. Okay, these two are going to be different. So I don't want... That's going to be brown. That's going to be yellow. So now we're going to go in with the... Do I want light purple or dark? You know what? We're going to go in with Purple Pizzazz today. Thanks, Ruth. The blue I used on the snowman. Oh, gosh. I don't remember. It was a really light blue. Purple Rain is a good color. Okay. All right, we're going to go with this Purple Pizzazz for this set of pieces. So y'all really dig these seasonal signs. And we've never done this one, even though Zach told me multiple times that we did. I went and looked at all my records, our website, archived products. I've never seen it. So I don't know what that fool's looking at, but we've never offered this one. We've offered several others, but not this one. Okay, let me see if I have... Hold on. I don't have the blue in this basket that I did on the snowman. Craft Smart's Orange Spice, also Honey Brown. Yes, Honey Brown's a great one to have in your stash. Honey Brown. Oh, and burlap. I know there's a lot, but, you know, just get them all. Jill, if you send me a message, I can figure out what blue that is after I do a little research. Actually, hold on. Please hold your horses. Dum, bum, bum, bum. All right, I will tell you right now. Spa Blue, I think is what it was. Spa Blue or Blue Haven. Maybe Blue Haven. Yes, 99 cents at Hobby Lobby. Missy's looking for hers. For her blue.
The microphone's picking up everything today.
Well, y'all need to be quiet. Did I click the button? Is that better?
No, it's on. It's just maybe it's because I have my headphones on.
Maybe.
I've heard the voice the entire time. I heard myself singing "Purple Rain" when you said "Purple Rain."
You heard yourself singing?
Yeah.
Did y'all hear Zach singing? All right, this purple takes several coats, but I love it. It's like right up my alley. I get mine off the Deco Art website, but like Michelle said, you can go to Hobby Lobby. They're much cheaper. I just don't know what their selection is like. Plus, let's be real, I don't get out much because y'all keep me super busy. I'm very much a homebody. Every once in a while, I will look at Zach and I'll say, I need to get out of the house. But I don't get out much, y'all. All right, so I'm not really like swiping this, brushing this on, whatever you want to call it. I'm like dabbing it. We're gonna have to do more, but we do need to add more paint to this. Another coat. Y'all didn't hear him? Okay. I know. I need to get another shelf for my paints. You did hear the boys, but no to Zach. Okay. All right, let me go slow because I don't want to splatter this. But this is my little roller, and I did get some refills to keep in my stash. And I don't know what this would be like if you used it with our chalk paste that I use for my other projects with the transfers. I don't know if this would like suck up the paste too much. Because you know it is a sponge. Let me just make sure it's even. And then that should be good. If not, we'll get it back out. But I just keep mine in this little bag. That way it stays wet. Metallic blue that I use, it's Folk Arts Metallic Ice Blue. Hey, Janet. If I didn't still work, I'd hardly ever leave the house. Yes. Michelle needs a roller. I got in my Hobby Lobby. All right, so when you go too fast, you get white specks on your purple paint. So don't do that, okay? All right, we're going to switch boards, and we're going to see if we need anything else done over here. The orange coats nicely. I am going to do another coat, though. Janet, this is the cutout of the week for tomorrow, friend. It is we're calling it the Halloween seasonal sign. We've done several of these. What have we done, y'all? Can y'all name them? Valentine, patriotic, spring, Easter. We did a He is Risen. We did like a regular, like, home, everyday home kind of one. I don't know that we've done a Christmas one. Summer, if I didn't say summer. St. Patty's. Yeah, I'm a homebody, yes. 1000%, and I am not mad at it. All right, let's check out our sour apple. I think we're good. However, I got to figure out what to do up here, and I think I'm going to go in with my gray sky. Hi, Angie. But I'm perfectly fine to stay at home. Yeah. So I was talking to Miss Deb earlier, and I don't know that I've done a fall one. Did we do Christmas? We've done quite a few. I just don't remember a Christmas one. Spring, patriotic, summer. We did a winter. It was winter. Valentine, St. Patty's. And then in Mini Sale Monday, we did a Easter, and we did He is Risen. I think that's it. The black paint I like is the lamp black. All right, I'm going to paint the top of this bottle where it kind of looks like it's, I don't know, transparent, even though it's really not. Unless I go and stay at my son's house to be with the grands. Yes. Gotta go do that. All right. That should be good. I want to say I thought you did Christmas. I know I did winter. Hey, Kathy. Amazon has the rollers. Perfect. Hey, Vetrol. All right, so now we're going to let that dry because there are little bitty tiny bubbles in this little jar, and I want to take a marker and get those. And now we're going to switch boards again, and we're going to come check on our purple. So the purple definitely needs another coat. And because I have most of it coated, now I'm going to go in and brush it on. I don't like to do that in the beginning because it spreads out the paint, especially for the colors that take more than one coat. I like to dab it on because it makes it a little bit thicker at first. All right, now we have to do our, this broom thingy. And you know what? I probably should go with a coat of white because otherwise it's gonna take 500 yellow coats. But can you use the paint in your, I never have used acrylic paint in the silk screens. Could you? Possibly, but I can't guarantee you that you're going to get that paint out of the silkscreen. That's what I don't know. Maybe I will test it with like a little transfer from like the we call them like the minis. They're like 3x3 or 4x4. I guess I could test it, but I don't know what's going to come out. What were your orange and yellow colors right there with you? Don't apologize. The orange, warm sunset. The yellow I prefer for something more fallish, marigold. But if you need something brighter, I always go with either bright yellow or sunset gold. Just it kind of depends on the yellow that you're going for. All right, so we did that. We have a brown broomstick, and I want a bright yellow thing. Yeah, no worries, Angie. Okay, Michelle, I'll approve them. Yes, Darlene, it's my favorite color too, girl. I'm going to post in the VIP group my multi-surface metal C, if that's okay. Yes. Metal C. I don't know what that is. Yeah, that unpainted Dawn. It's okay. You'll get to it. The winter I did blacks and blues and silvers. The winter seasonal sign. It was really pretty. All right, for the brown, I'm going to take a, I just have these little finger daubers here. Whoops. I'm just going to take the one that I have vintage photo on, and I'm just going to darken it up with that. There you have it. Okay, so we're done with the white. This looks good. We're done with the orange. We're done with that. We're done with the purple. We're done with that. We're done with the sour apple. Are we done with the gray? Yeah, done with the gray. Done with the black. Maybe one more yellow. Crafting paint rollers. Perfect. I ordered the makeup sponges, been using them all day. Yes! All right, we need another coat of yellow. And this is bright yellow. I don't use it very often, but I have it for things like this. Now let's dry it and see. Sometimes even with a white coat, y'all, white base coat, this yellow takes forever. Like, it's not forever. It takes a lot of coats. But honestly, I think we're good. Okay, now we're going to take a push pin. And we're going to clean out. Man, doesn't that just drive you nuts? When you go out of the line and you paint... I don't even know what I'm trying to say. You go out of the line and you make a mark on your project. Thanks, Michelle. I try. I love this. This is totally my jam. Okay, let's start over. Let's go over here. I'm just going to make these lines a little bit more definite. Or, what is the word, y'all? Noticeable. In case I got any paint in there. Now you could do this right after you paint it. I honestly prefer to wait till it dries. Because when it's wet, and I've done that before, like as I'm cleaning it out, the paint, like, because it's still wet, like leaves little balls. I don't know. All right, there's that. Now we need to get out our little cleaner uppers. What are these called? Mr. Pen. And this is dry, so we're going to start with this one. But first we're going to clean up our mess. Let me cut that off so I save a sponge. Throw these away. Comment Sunday, y'all. Grab the current cutout of the week. Y'all went crazy over this one. I was kind of surprised. This little guy is only $10 shipped, and you can grab him right now. He goes away at midnight. His little sign says trick or treat. Cute little shelf sitter, tier tray. Get it for the kids. Let the kids paint it. I have done at least 10 times. Yes, that drives me nuts. All right, we're going to clean up the edges. This is Mr. Pen. That's the brand. And it allows me to clean up my painting mess. I don't think that's dry. But you know what? I don't need to dry it because we have to work on all this other stuff. So we don't need to worry about the black pieces. I think this is going to be super cute. All right, let's focus on this. I'm going to take the brush tip of my marker and go around the edges where I made a big mess with my paint. Because I am not perfect, nor do I claim to be. Just got done bathing my dog. Oh, your dog doesn't like to take baths. Kira went to the beauty salon Friday. She got her nails done. She got her teeth brushed. They have this thing called I told y'all about it the other day, but I don't know. It basically, is it like defibrillator? No. It's like some type of vacuum that gets way up under their fur for dogs that shed to help remove some of that hair. What is it called? Anybody know? She got a bandana. She got 3 toys, a bone, and a Halloween costume. She is going to be Supergirl for Halloween. We put her costume on her and she looks very, very cute. Hi, Eileen. By push pins, do you mean a pen that you use for ribbon? Yes. So I do have an office push pin in here, but in my opinion, it's too thick for some of these shiplap lines. Push pin I use like for real, like, you know, like the pin cushions when you're sewing. It's like that. Sure is. But I do have a for real office push pin. All right, that's good. Let's go over here and get the sides. All right, that's done. Let's see if our purple's ready. So yeah, she got spoiled yesterday. We do mobile grooming. They do all the works for our pups. Groom, glands, teeth, ears, nails. That's good to know, Michelle. We actually take her to PetSmart or Petco or, you know, one of those animal places. But if they don't have an appointment for that week that we want to take her, we usually go to the vet. But I don't know how much it is. Zach handles all that. That's him and her type of deal. You know what, y'all? My paint job is not too bad today. They do say she gets skittish with the nails, but what dog doesn't? I've never known a dog to like be okay with getting their nails done. And maybe there is dogs out there. All right, this is a mess. Hey, Terry. Our broom, and our broomstick. Okie doke. Here we go. So we have all that done. Let me just go ahead and take these pieces off because we are going to need these. We're going to grab some distressing ink. We have our frame. Super cute. All right. So, originally I was going to use a lighter purple. Because I was going to use this purple distressing ink, but I don't think it's going to work. Works a little bit. It's a little bit darker. This is that Villainous Potion. Yeah. Ooh, that looks cool. Can y'all see that? Hello, Melissa. It's definitely darker. I'm just going over the top and the bottom. Right here. Y'all, I have the chicken and dumplings in the crock pot. Well, I have the chicken, not the dumplings yet, but I'm starting to smell it. So this is all that it called for. You ready? 4 chicken breasts, 2 cans of cream of chicken soup, a sliced onion, which I'm not doing that. So onion powder went in. And put enough water in it to cover it. And then cook it for or let it sit in the crock pot for 5 hours. Then 30 minutes before you go to serve it, it says to cut your biscuits. Take 10 biscuits and cut them into little pieces, and you douse them in flour. And then you drop them in there, and the flour is what is going to help them not stick together. The little details are everything, girl. I agree. So that is what my chicken and dumpling recipe called for. I don't know about y'all's. Everybody drink your water. Time to drink water. Okay. What else do we have? We have the green, which honestly, oh gosh, do not come down. All right, here's my markers. I need to find a green marker. I'm going to use the Posca marker. I don't even know. There's no name. There's no color name on here for this. It's like to know it. It's a place where I can add other links, not just Amazon. All right, I'm going to put green dots. And then I'm also going to do this top section. I'll show you here in a second. This is what my potion bottle looks like. You saw that recipe yesterday? The flour also keeps the dumplings from sinking into the sauce. Ooh, good to know. Can y'all see that? My husband hates the texture of onions, so I always have to substitute it for onion powder. Yes. That's me, girl. That's me. Okay. There's that. I'm going to let that dry, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my black and we're going to add some black to the top and the bottom of the green. Not a whole lot though. Are you serious, Deb? In the broadcast channel it just came to you? That's wild. All right, I'm going to go around the bottle. Same thing. Just adding a little bit. It just adds a little bit, okay? Then we have the orange. I think the orange I'm going to do black as well. Because I didn't grab one. Actually, I don't know what this is on here, but it's working. Hopefully it lasts the entire top and bottom of our orange pieces. Don't let me down. One more piece. The word bats. Hey, Dana, what are you painting? All right, that should do. Okey-doke. All right, this is the broom. I'm going to take...
Anybody try those microwave eggs?
Yes, somebody said they made them this morning. He's in and out. That's all I wanted to know. Somebody try his little recipe he found on TikTok. All right, there's the broom. Okay, so now we have some options. We can do white on the black, which it's not an option. Let's just do it. This is the word witch. We have a black cat, which we'll just do like the tip of the tail, the back, and the ears. And then we have the hat. The hat I will go around and make it all pretty. So that it's not plain Jane. However, you can do plain Jane. This is a judgment-free zone, by the way, if you didn't know. You do you. Whatever brings you joy. And if you ain't got this fancy distress oxide, you can still distress with paint. Okay? All right. Now we can do the assembling. Let me grab my stick fast. You really burned your left thumb and forefinger with a hot glue gun today. Oh, man. Hey, Judy. That's the worst. Oh. You're going to be able to type at work? Okay, let's see. I forgot to put a thingy in here to keep it unclogged. I don't have time to deal with you today. You joined Perks, Holly. You know what? I've had a couple people join, and I cannot wait to send y'all a welcome email tomorrow. Hi, Sandra. Okay, one time I was live, and I burned the you-know-what out of my finger. And somebody told me, and it may be one of y'all on here. Somebody told me to put flour on it. Go to the kitchen and just let flour sit on it. I believe that's what they said. Sit on it, put it in a bowl, like rest it in there. I can't remember which one it was. But I did that, like flour that you bake with. And y'all, it worked. It took the burn away and it healed so fast. I'm excited for you, Holly. Those pins work great for distressing, yes. Hey, Teresa. Holly is a new Perks member. Welcome to the fun. You have no idea. Your life is about to get way more exciting. All right, I'm going to put glue on the edges. So this is my new bottle of Stick Fast that I did not cut the lid off. All I did was take the push pin and push it through because I didn't know you could do that. And I didn't have to cut the top. Mustard. Back to 2-finger typing. Oh, no. All right, look at this little guy. It's so cute if I don't break it. It fits me, y'all. I've always been known to have a big head. Hats don't fit me well. That is so cute. All right, that's going to go right there. Is that really all that we have to assemble? I guess so. Now we can glue everything on. You got tired of just watching. I reeled you in, girl, didn't I? I sucked you in. Have you ever used the chalk product? Like ever? You may have ordered like a kit for me or something, but I don't remember. Judy, no, you can get them in craft stores. I mean, I don't know. Walmart may have them actually. It's just convenient for me to order stuff online because I was explaining to them earlier, I don't get out much because y'all keep me busy and I have all these ideas that I have to execute. I know, Terry, right? You've never, y'all, Holly has never tried the chalk product. Girl, your mind is about to be blown and so is your pocketbook. So what we say around here is you better start eating your ramen noodles and saltine crackers. Oh, goodness. I mean, obviously we're joking, but you know, if you know, you know. All right, so we're going to put Hocus on here. Y'all, this purple pizzazz with this, whatever this is, I think it's Villainous Potion Distress Oxide is magnificent. And get a second job. Kathy's working on her first chalk product right now. Yeah, right, Ruth? You're hooked. Once you do it, you're hooked. See, there you go. Miss Deborah just got hers at Walmart. I will tell you one thing you got to remember is like once you do it for the first time, like just give yourself some grace. Like you're going to learn to like how much paste you need on your squeegee and how like hard to push, which it's not hard at all with your squeegee as you're applying the paste or ink. But you'll learn all of that. You'll learn how to clean your transfer. And trust me, the more you clean your transfers, the better you get at it. Like you just have to give yourself some grace. Judy has never opened her jar of paste. Pharmacist said to put under cold water right away, which I did, and put Vaseline on it. I was always told Vaseline is the worst because it holds the heat in. Put aloe after sun gel on it. Okay. I so know I'm going to love it. Gotta pace yourself. That's right, girl. The pharmacist said to put Vaseline on it. And y'all are saying don't do that? Yes, Dana's daughter, Icy, like first time chalker. Y'all, she's doing fantastic. It's just, you know, it's a total different, like, yeah, you can take a bunch of items you have in your home and put them together for a project. That's fun. I call those crafty craft projects. But when you add like other elements like, you know, wood or like t-shirts for inking and you take that silk screen. Like it's just a whole nother level of awesomeness to your crafting. Yes. Mustard will pull the burnout. Amy, is there a way to salvage paste packets? You can try. Take them out of the packet. Put them like in a, I don't even know, paper plate, styrofoam plate, jar of some kind. Spritz it with water and try and work it out. And then if you have the jar of the same color, just put it in the jar. The pharmacist is crazy. Yes. Are your boys playing both baseball and football? Yes, they are. And I'm tired thinking about it. Zach is the coach of the baseball team. Bless his heart. As if we don't have too many other things going on right now. But he's like, you know what? If my boys want me to coach their team so that they don't get put on another team, I will find time to do it. And I was like, amen, brother. All right, here we go. Run affected area under lukewarm water. I used chalk today to do a plant waterman flower pot and a pitcher today. Oh, is that a cutout of the week, Dana? Is that mine? I mean, not that it has to be mine, but I know we did a sunflower. Was it a watering can? All right. I'm moving a little slow today, y'all. I'm tired. Honestly, I think I slept in too long. I slept until 8:30. And now my schedule's going to be all jacked up because I got to go to bed early tonight. What does this say? Witch. This says witch. Yes. Hi, Sandy. It is great. I wish y'all were all local. Y'all could come. I'd invite you to their games. Come hang out. All right, there's that. Now we have our little potion bottle. And you know what? I'm a huge fan of this stick fast without having to cut the tip off. It's coming out like perfect. Do they separate the boys at school? Yes. Well, I didn't request it this year. Like they do have one class, I think. No. Well, obviously they have football. Last year they had one class. It was like, it's called like their Lobo time. It's like their homeroom. But in elementary school, yes, I requested they did not have the same classroom. Some parents parents of twins, they want them to be together. Mine, absolutely not. I want them to be independent in separate rooms. My son played football when he was in school. Yep. I know, Lisa. I know. I wish everybody was local. I would send out a big chat and I'm like, hey guys, let's all go have lunch. Or, hey, y'all want to come over and have a pool day? Excuse the messy house, but who cares? That's good and bad that dad's coach. So many will complain that he will be playing his sons more than others. Yes. Would love to cheer them on with their games. I know. So we kind of have a rule in our house. Because Zach is a coach, the boys are not allowed to ask, like, what are we doing at practice today? Like, they have to find out when all the other kids find out. And I actually like that. However, Jackson had a meltdown last week because he needed to know because he was so tired. They were so exhausted. And Zach, I just looked at Zach. I'm like, if you don't tell him right now, I'm about to lose my mind because this kid's losing it over this. So he did tell him, but like they are not to question. I had a long conversation with the boys myself. Zach was not around and I was just like, listen, he is not your dad at practice. Like, you don't question him. You don't talk back. Like, in other words, like, if he is saying, like, lift your elbow or blah, 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 do this, do that, you do not question him. You do it just like you would if another coach was trying to coach you. I know. I know, a play date, yes. And y'all could come over and help me organize. My son made it on a magazine. Good for him, Miss Ruth. I didn't know you had a son. I thought you just had Miss Amanda. How is Miss Amanda? All right, we have 2 more things to glue, which is our little broom. Y'all, this is so cute. And you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to paint the stand, but it's fine. It's going to be fine. We're not going to paint the stand right now. All right, let's do the stick. OMG. I'm really glad that I went with this color, Purple Pizzazz, instead of this color, which was the Lavender Haze. Yeah, you can help me paint minis on Monday. It is Coach Mills, that's right. Oh, this is so cute. I love this. So now the question is, do we go in and add? Oh, no, Dana. Dana, maybe you just need to shut it down. She's still fighting a wound. We'll say some prayers for her. Thanks, Angie. All right, let's see here. We need to add not too much. Let's just add a couple things here and there. Oh, I did want to add to this. And then let me do the cat. Let me see. I think that might be it. Yep. I think we're good. Oh, she's going to be 40 on Tuesday. Awesome. You did buy my winter one. I do love all these squares, y'all, and so do you. These sell really well for us, and they're just so fun. So it does come with a easel of some sort. You might get a curved easel. You might get a straight easel. But it will come with an easel, and I didn't paint mine. But y'all get the deal, right? But look how stinking cute this is. This is the cutout of the week for tomorrow, Monday, August 25th. Yeah, Dana, don't do that. My marker holder, I think, was from Amazon. But y'all, I think it's adorable. We're going to call it the Halloween seasonal sign. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. We'll see you next time. Bye, friends.